Hello.
Hey!
Oh, we're going now?
I guess.
All
I didn't know
right.
we were starting.
We've only been doing this for 50 times.
Thanks for the cue there, Robert.
Good cue
Oh, there
from our
you go.
producer on the back.
Ate was here. Ate was ready. I don't know what's wrong
I
with
was
you
watching
guys.
the monitor.
Ate was ready.
I didn't even hear okay, I'm unmuting the mics.
Yeah.
we
Well,
went
you
straight
literally
to-
said, I thought you guys were following because you guys were leading me. You're like, okay, go ahead and unmute the mics now. No, go do that.
No,
Well, that's not
we
what I
see-
said.
We see the whole thing here now. It's not. We don't see the bottom.
We don't
Yeah.
see the bottom
Okay,
anymore.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
Anyways.
Welcome to the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode
did it.
number 50.
El 5-0.
Not to 50.
Not to 50.
50.
This is a video game podcast. We talk all things video games, old, new, happening, and not. And we do it live here on Twitch. If you're listening to us in the future, it'll be on iTunes or SoundCloud, or you can even watch it on our YouTube channel. All of it, Casual Misfits Gaming. You can follow us on our social media platforms at Twitch, that way, CMG_Gamecast, Facebook, Instagram, and everything else is on Casual Misfits Gaming. I'm Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate, and with me, as always,
Hi, I'm Ate Rojas, also known as No Jeans.
Oh, I forgot it.
son of a 50th episode. We've done it
We're
50
getting. We'll
times.
get there.
We'll get
And my name's Jason Zahn, also known as the Zahner.
And on the production side, missing cues left and right, front and back, slant ways and sideways.
Am I good
Back
now?
ways and front
ways
Oh,
and
my God, yes.
we have
Robert
And we
Link,
have pushed
also
every
known
button
as-
except this one, Rob Dog. And we're gonna let you push this button.
Okay, Robert Link, also known as Rob Dog 1991.
Rob Dog 1991.
All right, guys.
Oh yeah.
Moving on.
All right, and we do interact with the chat, and I just want to say thank you to Chuck for the compliment on the hat.
It is a nice hat.
So we'll try to
That's a nice hat.
it is nice. We try to
Wait, is that a new hat?
we try to interact with the podcast as much as possible, as much with the chat stream as much as possible. So any topic is open to discussion from the chat. If you're listening in the future, send in comments, send in questions, DM us, slide into the DMs, whatever you want
Not
to
my
do.
DMs.
Definitely, especially No Jeans DM. Slide all of your questions into his DMs.
If you're listening to us in the future, tell us how you figured out time travel. All right, let's do this.
Anyways, let's start off, as always, with how our weeks have been, what games we've been playing. Go ahead, Zahner.
Okay, good week, very busy week.
Okay.
It's actually been a busy last month, and I imagine the next 2 months are going to be super busy. Figuring we just announced the opening in Vegas of My Huevos.
I don't think you can say that on the air.
Yes, it's My Huevos breakfast burritos.
Oh,
on Sahara and
breakfast
Rainbow.
burritos. Breakfast burritos. Got it.
Yeah. So we're doing that. So I've been doing a lot of that. But while I'm home, I have been playing when I get home. Games I've been playing. Cannot stop. Even though I'm almost completely 100% with every realm, cannot stop playing God of War.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Cannot stop. Even though I beat the campaign,
Yeah.
I would almost go as far to say I enjoy the game more after beating it than while playing it.
So what you're saying is, whilst playing it, I should be doing all the side stuff
Absolutely.
to complete the game.
Yes.
Zahner,
And now I'm realizing that if I would have done that, those boss battles would have been much easier.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you would be so much more powerful.
That's RPG 101. You
No,
know this
I
by
know
now.
That, but since when do we play Gears of War, the God of War as an RPG?
I know.
But this one is.
Yeah.
No, and I do know that, and I grind the hell out of all those damn games. But I will say, what we've all loved in the past with God of War is when you play God of War, you feel like a god.
Yes.
And you just go. If you don't do those side missions, you don't.
You get your butt kicked.
Yeah, and you
a lot.
struggle through, and you
Okay.
still win.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give you that I'm a god feeling.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, as they come, Ate did it right. He cleared the realm, moved on. Cleared the realm, moved on. That's how you want to do it.
Got it.
I
Okay.
did not do that, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason I didn't do that, there is a reason for it. I didn't want the story to get ruined. I didn't realize people were going to be so courteous, and nobody's blowing that for anybody.
Yeah.
You don't see that many spoilers. You don't. I mean, if
Yeah.
you look for them, you're gonna find them.
Yeah.
So I think that's very cool that people are not doing that. So that is why I was like, this is a game that if it gets spoiled for me, I'm gonna be pissed.
All right.
Now I kind of regret that because where I'm at, like with how much I've accomplished, I could have done
Yeah.
that. So I've been playing that Gears of War.
Gears of War.
Ooh.
Nice.
So I've been playing Gears of War with the Delta Squad. No, I've been playing Gears of War. They just did a change, and I swear it's not just me. But even though I've seen a little bit on Twitter, but not like the crazy backlash. And you guys know me. You guys do what the hell you want with your game. It's your game.
Yeah.
We'll all adapt, and I will.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, it's almost adapted that the sensitivity is even way more than it ever was before. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just in my head, but I've never had a problem when they change things.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just like too twitchy now. Like it's like kind of more like a Twitch shooter. So I've went into my settings and I've dropped them all the way down, and it does feel more. Once again, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I'm telling you, I didn't like after the update.
Yeah.
I didn't like the feel.
So I enjoyed it.
You liked it?
Yeah, I like the more sensitivity.
So is it? Am I right then? Does it seem to be more sensitive?
It could be. It feels like it 'cause I'm getting a lot more hip shot like behind the, like I'm doing like hip shot like just like I'm looking this way. I know this guy over here, swing over,
And you're hitting.
and I'm hitting.
Okay, so
All
maybe
right.
they did do that. So I don't know. And I did notice like when I was watching other teams stream.
Mhm.
I noticed like when they were between rounds, like you could see them wall bouncing, so like not like almost like they're getting the timing down, like they're getting the feel of it all over again.
Okay.
So maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. What the hell do I know on that? Other game started playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. So the more recent one, I had just finished one that came out in 2013.
Okay.
I think this one was 2015, 2016. I think somewhere around
Somewhere
there.
around there. Okay.
Outright amazing game. It's great. I love
Nice.
it. And been having a lot of fun with those. But unfortunately, I gotta say, you turn on your PS4, it's really hard to not just say, "All right, I'll play more."
God of War.
God of War.
Yeah.
And I even have this feeling I want to play more Gran Turismo, but I'm still playing God of War.
Yeah. No jeans. Go ahead.
Let's see. I've been playing some Smite with Robert. Or no.
I think we played a couple.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, a couple.
Mainly
Usually
with Chris
do.
though.
Yeah.
Played some Brawlhalla for just for
Sorry.
like a little bit,
There you go.
and then
Oh god, he's gonna be way louder now. Calm down, everybody.
played some God of War and Gears of War.
Both GOWs.
Yes, and we played Minecraft last night till like almost midnight. That was fun.
Yeah. I
See,
saw you
that
guys.
surprised me.
What?
I got back into the video game chat last night, and I'm like, some of us are playing Minecraft tonight. I'm like, oh,
We
Yeah,
started that. We started like
Alright.
a month or so ago. We just jump on randomly and
play on a version that I can use PC with. Come on, jeez, Chase.
or jump on PS4.
That's lame.
And
Yeah,
we had like what was it? You, Matthew.
Yeah.
Me,
Kyle,
Joseph,
Jamie,
Matt showed up,
and
we had-
Jude.
and
Jude
Jude.
was playing too.
So we had a pretty full server going.
You let Jude play till midnight?
No,
he-
no. He jumped off around like 8:30, and then
Then it never stops.
I actually jumped off around like 9. I just kept the server open for them so they can keep playing.
Yep. I made a bunch
But-
of cows and I slaughtered them all.
nice.
Going to the chat real fast. Wicked Mind says, "What up, CMG?"
I didn't see that.
Phased, and what's up, Wicked Minds actually. Phased has a serious question. So let's kind of bring it down a little bit and get in the mood. Rob Dog, where's your beard?
It's still there.
Phased wants to know what is going on.
It was looking too hobo-ish.
with your beard. Oh, that was hobo-ish.
It was too hobo-ish.
We've got
so I
freaking
had to lose
Moses
it.
over here, and your beard was hobo-ish.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't know, man. I have to. There's no middle ground with that beard when it comes to teaching. It's either looking professional or looking like Moses.
Awesome.
You can't be a. You can't have the hobo beard.
If
gotta
I'm
learn
not
how to trim.
mistaken, I think Chuck shaved his.
No.
He did.
Chuck
no.
shaved his.
FaZe, you have no reason to talk.
I
then.
thought that was just a joke.
No, wait, Chuck, was that real? What was that
Did you
picture?
shave your beard?
Did
Is
you
that
shave
real?
your
I
thought that
beard
was an
and
old
cut your
picture.
hair? No, I would have thought it was an old picture, too, because he looks like 15 years younger.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just an old picture.
I don't know.
We'll wait to hear what he says.
Because I thought he got his old Twitter account back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
he definitely still has his beard.
Yeah, I was
Got it.
wondering
Okay.
why
Okay.
he had why I got a friend request from FaZe. I'm like, what?
Baby phased.
I follow you already.
Baby face.
Baby phased.
Baby phased.
Baby face.
Baby faced, baby faced.
Yep. He says frames
He says
are a drop.
frames are dropping.
Slightly, but we're good now.
Okay, we're good. Anything else you been playing? No jeans.
Let's see. Oh, what's the one Ellen Page game?
Oh, Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah, I started playing that.
That's good.
All right.
Nice,
All right. That's
nice.
the free
That's
PlayStation
a
Plus
real
game.
good game.
Yeah.
Robert, what you been rocking?
What have I been rocking? Ooh, what have I been rocking? I've been real busy last couple weeks, so I played some Smite. Fortnite, though, I think I've told you guys, I've been playing a hell of a lot of Fortnite.
And we're skipping past Robert.
Hey.
So what have I been
Hey,
playing
it was
this week?
fun. I had a good time. I skipped the Thanos game mode, though, because I was not down for that.
That's the only game mode I want to play.
I
It
heard
was
that was
just-
breaking the game, though.
I don't know. I don't know.
It is
It's just
breaking the game. It's-
I had just started playing, and I didn't want to be like the noob who picks up Thanos and like, oh, ho, 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 and everybody else wants to play him. So
You
I
get
decided
immediately
just
demolished.
I just decided not to go with it, you know.
It
But
just looks fun. That's the only part that looks like, okay, I'll jump in just to
Wasn't there a
demolish
huge
people.
Fortnite thing going on last night?
they're all
Oh,
like
there was
some
a
tournament.
It's a champions tournament where all the big streamers get together. It's like $10,000 or
You know,
something.
you know
yeah.
who was? I saw it on Twitter. You know who was hosting it?
Who?
Ryan from Echo Fox. Ryan Fools. He was.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
And people were tripping too. They're like,
That's kind of interesting.
Even players on Echo Fox are tweeting. They're like, I turn on the stream and there's my coach. So he's all over that. You know what though? Honestly, he really is into things in this
That's cool.
industry.
So yeah,
All
Fortnite,
right.
a lot of Fortnite. I started playing that game, Getting Over It. I think
Which
Ate knows.
one's that one?
That's the one where it's that very frustrating game where you're that guy that's stuck in like a cauldron and you have that hammer and you have to like try and climb
Oh,
up the
yeah,
mountain,
yeah.
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
hammer. Yeah, I did a few hours of that.
Why? I would throw my keyboard at
It's hard, man. Like I got to the top of the mountain, at least what I thought was, and then I pushed myself all the way off to the bottom. And I did it one more time, and then I cussed my computer out and I walked out.
So essentially what it is
Mhm.
you're a guy in a barrel, like you said, and you have
In a barrel?
It's like a cauldron kind of thing.
yeah,
that's-
he's essentially
like a pot.
he's sitting in it,
Okay.
He doesn't
and you
use
ha-
his legs.
and you have like a big pickaxe,
Mm.
and it's mouse controlled, so you have to like
Swing
move
the pickaxe in circle
and,
motions.
like bump you over.
And you have to like
and
climb
do
a
all
mountain
that-
that way.
This
And that's-
does
that's-
not sound fun.
Oh,
It's not.
It's addicting though. It's not.
That's all it is, though.
It's fun because it's addicting.
Is it a Steam game?
Yeah. Ooh, it's fun. It's
I'll wait. I'll
interesting.
wait.
I had a good time.
'Cause you'll
I
get-
have
you'll-
wanted to start playing it.
Because I've watched videos.
It's man.
And you can get like halfway up the hill,
Mhm.
and there's all these obstacles and different things you have to jump over in time and go through. And
This does not sound fun.
No, it's
And you
it's,
can-
it's a challenge.
if you do one bad move, you can fall all the way back down
like I was
and
climbing.
start
so
over
the way
again.
games used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was climbing with it, right? And I'm
Mhm.
controlling the mouse, and then 1 second it gets caught on a rock, and I try to move the mouse back, and I push.
And you push
I
yourself
pushed my
off.
body out, and I just flew off the mountain. I was like, no! And I wasted like an hour of time, just like, oh my god.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
All right.
So that one, and
What's
then
that game called again?
getting over it.
Getting Over It. Yeah,
Ah,
it was.
got it.
It was built off of an old game called Sexy Hiking, which has nothing sexy in it. I downloaded it because I was curious, and it was just like a really, really, really bad Flash game.
Why is it the game
You were
always
curious
find
about-
for us on Steam?
No,
are
because when
weird?
you play this game, when you're playing the Getting Over It, the announcer, like the voice in the background, is literally telling you about the origins of the game. And he's like, yeah, this game was created in, we were trying to get something like Sexy Hiking. And he has like this really calming voice that's supposed to calm you down when you're frustrated during
He's
the
calming
game.
you down for
Yeah.
sexy hiking.
Well, it's just, it's
You should
interesting.
Try my sweaty ball.
Oh my god, that's not how it
He's all
is. But
calm.
anyway,
He's like, hey, it's
Let me show you
okay."
my pickaxe.
you know what, Claw? I don't even want to listen to Claw. Anyway, so
Claus says I waste an hour of my time watching this podcast.
That's fair.
It's fair.
and then
It
the
is.
last game I've been wanting to play that I think I'm gonna buy soon, Project Cars 2, because I wanna push a PC, and that's one of the games that does it.
Speaking
I was
of
gonna say,
pushing
if
a PC,
If you want to.
you can borrow mine sometime.
Haha!
Oh.
Ate's getting a new computer.
Yeah,
Did you already get it?
we're building it
He's
today.
building it today, and it's the toppest of the top. It's gonna be
Okay.
pretty cool.
It's been like 15 years since I actually bought myself or built a computer.
All right. So
It's worth
you were
about
playing
4 Xbox
sexy
ones.
hiking.
5 Xbox One X's.
And I played, what did I play? I played some
Minecraft.
Brawlhalla, some Minecraft.
Oh, Brawlhalla. Okay, that's a good
Yeah, I
one.
did some Brawlhalla.
Oh, yeah, we did a Rocket League.
I didn't do Rocket League.
We'll get
I was
into
gone
that.
most of the week.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I was gone
We will
most of the
definitely
week,
get
yeah.
to
Not a whole lot, honestly. Haven't had a whole lot of time for gaming.
Well, you were up in Lancaster.
Travel. Like these 3 weeks are going to be like all traveling. So hopefully I'll get enough gaming in. We'll see. Anyways.
Boy.
Now, where have you been traveling to?
The greatest place on earth, Lancaster.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
And they don't have internet there yet, right?
They still think grunge rock is new. So, no.
Girl.
Anyways. Mod Monday was Rainbow Six, I believe. How was that?
That was fine.
Mod Monday is where we turn our channel over to our moderators and they get to play whatever they want.
What did they play?
For the night, they played Rainbow Six.
Yeah, we had a few decent games.
Yeah?
Nice.
I forgot to, like I always do, to choose operator.
Oh, so you recruited a couple times?
Yeah, but I'm a good
He's
recruit.
always the noob. You're always like you
I
realize.
like the recruit, though.
Okay, but you do realize like in between each round, there's a selection phase. Each one.
Ate's got other
everyone
things to worry
Ate's
about.
like,
Yeah,
He's a Carmine.
Yeah. However, I did win a few rounds for us as the shield recruit with the Magnum.
okay.
See, I like the recruit sometimes because you have a wide variety of selection of what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a fill position.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and then what did we do? We did Rocket League for game night.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there for that
Yeah,
either.
yeah,
So
we
what'd you
did.
guys? I hear. Okay, every time I've mentioned game night in the last couple of days, you guys both get like bugged, like
It was,
something happened.
You know what? I'm just gonna say we had a very positive exit to it, and I think future game nights are gonna be much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say that.
Did you
And
guys
we're
drop Chris or something?
we're never gonna play Rocket League on game night ever again.
No, we can.
What
Just get good.
happened?
No. Well,
Just certain people who shall not be named do not like the game, and certain plays were made in ways that certain people might play other games that were not conductive to teamwork. So, it was just very...
Are we
So
talking
was
about
Chris just kicking the ball everywhere he wanted and destroying everything for you guys?
I'm not going to say because that was part of the problem was me talking about it. So
Okay, Ate, you gotta let this. You can't just leave the
Well, and
audience
I
hanging.
do notice Chris isn't here today too.
You gotta let the audience know what happened.
What-
Like you don't have to go into
in your
super
opinion,
details.
I'll say, because I don't think I ever asked you your opinion. Just go ahead. Just enlighten.
Wait, hold on.
Is he here?
Senor Leche
Oh, all right.
is here, putting
Okay.
putting
Nice.
the CMG hype in there.
Oh,
Hey.
you have to record that for him. That we can make it a sound drop.
We need
that's
that
right.
as a
Okay,
sound drop.
and also,
Yes.
just so that way I'm clear before the story goes any farther. Are you still talking with Chris?
Yeah, everything's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We,
Smooth
we
it
all
out.
we all
I thought
we
maybe
all
you
we
guys
all had
broke
a
up or
huddle.
something.
No, we all had a huddle 30 minutes after Miyate and Chris and just talked this all
A little
out.
come to Jesus meeting?
Yeah.
So does we
yeah.
have to watch this whole thing to figure
I
this
wouldn't.
out, or
Yeah, I'm going to watch it.
I wouldn't.
I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna be pissed?
Maybe.
I'm going
Ate,
to watch it.
explain.
We got over it. It was frustrating to say the least, but
You do know it's a game, right?
it's not the game that was frustrating. It was
I don't
the
think we're helping things
I
here.
were not. I want to know, but they're so keeping it close
Whatever
to the chest.
you would call the lack of synergy is what was going on.
but
Got it.
we got over it.
The opposite of
We had
synergy.
a little powwow.
Is it
afterward.
along the lines of what I have to like text every once in a while?
Yes.
It's the exact same
Exactly.
thing. Like
yes.
PUBG.
Yes.
Okay, I'm there. All right, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Ate's like, yep.
Moving on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Klaus says.
We love you, Chris.
Klaus says, "Why do you go to Jesus when you have other
Because
holy
that's the
people?
team we're on.
Hold on, when you have other holy people to go to, like Moses. He's got a point.
You
He's
know
got
what?
And he also says, "I blame Chris."
A come to
Probably.
Moses moment.
Probably a good point. All right, let's get into this week in gaming news. Twiggin, Xbox One X original skin.
Damn, that was right in. Okay.
Right.
let's get-
Xbox One X, Xbox Original.
Xbox came.
Wait.
Yep.
Hey, that wasn't even planned.
Haha.
You're so
That wasn't.
Oh, I thought that's why you put that there.
Yeah, like,
no, I
honestly,
did it
that's what I
because
was
the
going
release
with
of the
too.
Duke.
Just Joseph got that.
Wait,
I know.
He got that?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not
I thought
jealous
he was.
at all.
I thought that he tweeted somebody else's tweet.
No, that's
No,
his.
he got one.
Oh well, that's a thing.
I want one
I get that.
so badly.
We talked about how much we appreciate.
I want that
Simulache.
too. It's
My goodness.
sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The next pre-orders are sold out, but they are going to keep. It's going to keep coming, so you will get one.
I
Oh,
love
okay.
how it's back then everybody complained about it and give us a
Okay,
better
Matt.
controller,
Mm-hmm.
and
Funny
now
you should say that.
and now everybody wants it, and I'm like,
Funny you should say that. And this is for anybody watching this podcast. You need to go download IGN Unfiltered. Ryan McCaffrey just did an interview with Seamus Blackley.
unfiltered.
Yes, IGN Unfiltered.
Dang.
okay,
Okay. First off, Seamus Blackley, who is the creator of this.
yeah,
That man's a goddamn genius.
okay,
But beyond that, it's just outright amazing. And the funny thing is how he's the one who made that happen.
Mhm.
He hates the Duke.
that's
He absolutely. You need to
funny.
listen to that interview. It's honestly one of the best interviews I've heard in years. It's just it's so good. That guy, he's just. I mean, that guy could go on, and you could listen to him for hours and hours. He's
Yeah.
just brilliant. But it's funny though. It's funny. But go ahead. Let's move on.
Senior Leche.
Oh, my God.
that's
Can't
great.
say that, but
He
Claus
says, "Make
says-
love with you, Chris."
that's one way of saying it. Yeah.
Claus says, like all Xbox things, you don't want them originally, then years later you do. No, I wanted it then. I got angry when they switched to the S.
Yes, he did.
And it's the best controller, in my opinion. I love it.
He's just
Ati's
like quietly shaking his head. He's like, no,
That being
But
said,
this
if
is
you
awesome.
want,
it's
if
a
you
cool
want,
skin.
your Xbox One S or X to look like original Xbox, you can see it behind us.
To go with your Duke controller.
To go with your Duke controller, ooh, nifty.
Actually,
You can get this on Amazon.
It's a
I'm actually
nifty
going
gifty.
to post the link right now. This is on Amazon,
That's pretty.
and you guys can go get the make your Xbox look like the original Xbox.
wow.
You know, it's
It does
funny.
look
Last
cool.
Geek Play says congrats on your milestone. Thanks, bud.
I picked this up because I didn't have. Of course, I didn't get this at launch. I picked this up. I think around the same time that the little tiny PS2 came out.
Oh yeah.
You know, when you carried this, you're just like, I fucking have something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, this is the way a video game machine should feel, you know?
Yep.
Because this weighs in at about, I think, 83 pounds.
Yeah. More or less.
80, yeah, maybe 82.
Drop it
somewhere
on
around
your
there.
toe, lose a foot, whatever.
Oh, you do. But the thing is and when it fired up, that was the coolest open. I mean, honestly, the thing that it does on that Duke controller now,
Uh-huh.
I think it's still to this day is the coolest opening of any system.
Yes.
And I love the PS2 when it turned on, you know,
I agree
with
with
the
you, though.
spinning. And
It was
that
something
was just,
different.
It was neat.
One of my favorite features of the Xbox was a music player in it.
Oh yeah.
Downloading all your music onto it while you're playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's great is if you still have your Xbox from back then?
I have two of them.
No, the one that you had back then.
Yeah.
That you downloaded the music.
Okay.
It's great to turn it on and you go. I
And
mean,
you see,
it
look
brings you back
Yeah.
in time. Like I got all kinds of like Everlast on there.
I think I have a lot
Stuff.
of Modest Mouse on mine.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
I got some
so-
alien ant farm. I mean,
The blast from
So
the
my
past.
mom never
And
let
are
me
you
have
okay?
one, so
You
you know
okay?
that's cool.
side zone.
I didn't get one. I had a computer.
We had to buy our own. We made money.
Hey, Xlorian showed up. Good. You showed up after we were talking all this
Great
shit.
timing,
Timing, exactly.
Exlorian. Claus says so.
Big.
The Duke controller is better than the Wii remote? Question mark.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mind you, I
I'll give that.
love the Wii remote with the nunchuck.
Ooh, yeah, that's nice. You get
love
used
it.
to it. You get used to it. I'm
Because
sorry,
you can,
but you
instead
do.
of sitting here like this, I can sit here like this.
And
and
just
frickin-
really become a waste of life.
I
You know,
hated,
just like,
I
oh
hated
yeah.
that thing, but all right.
So,
Love it.
did any of us? Did the new old Atari come out yet?
No.
It hasn't come out yet.
No.
No.
Okay, when it does, I can't wait to talk about that.
All right, moving on.
That's awesome.
It does look pretty slick.
It looks
Yeah.
pretty.
But the thing is, you have to put those stickers on yourself.
Correct.
So mine would be all womp. I'm not doing that.
That's not how the Xbox looked at
Yeah.
all. Walmart, specifically
Canadian.
Canadian Walmart.
Blame Canada.
Exactly.
But
They
what
may
would
have
Brian O'Connor do?
definitely, possibly did,
Something
totally,
bad.
probably maybe
Messed up a lot.
but they totally did. Xbox. Walmart leaked some major game titles, and this
Only
could be
one, actually no.
E3 2018's announcements that we were.
They're all pre-orders, right?
They're all
They're all
pre-orders.
pre-orders. They don't have art yet.
And none of them have days.
Yep. They're just there.
They have the prices and they have the games. So some of the biggest names that you have to look forward to, possibly, not confirmed, but definitely going to happen.
That's our opinion.
That's our opinion.
Walmart effed up.
Well, my browser is trying to go crazy.
Stop using the Wi-Fi.
No, it's like it keeps resizing.
So
anyway,
some of the big games.
Splinter Cell.
Okay.
Splinter Cell is one of my favorite franchises of all time.
My favorite playing that is with Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah. If you want a good
multiplayer stealth experience, you play with Kyle.
Yep.
I didn't even know they had rocket launchers in freaking Splinter Cell until he's like, just like somehow he's blowing up the map.
Oh, we got all kinds of good games. In there,
so we got Splinter Cell, and the last one was 2013, which was Blacklist. I didn't play it. Like after Double Agent and Blacklist and all those, they went
it was
away.
the different voice actor, which people didn't like that.
They just went away from the Splinter Cell formula. They started adding like quick time events, and like you go into a room and if you press this move, then you like tap over everybody's head. You can go to a room like Matrix and like take them all. It wasn't.
That's weird.
It wasn't Splinter Cell. Like it was just.
What's the one we played all the time?
Chaos Theory, Pandora Tomorrow. Chaos Theory was the third one.
Yeah.
I loved Chaos Theory. Oh my gosh. But yeah,
you guys played those on this thing, right?
Yep. On that thing.
I actually landed that one too at the church.
Wow.
We Splinter Cell did.
So it looks like there's other games on here.
Yep.
Like Borderlands 3. So that's kind of cool.
Borderlands 3, Just Cause 4.
Final
Dragon
Fantasy
Quest
7 Remake.
2. Why is it?
It's Dragon Quest Builders too, but whatever.
Yeah. The big one,
Super
another
Smash
big one,
Bros. For the Switch, which we know is happening.
Assassin's Creed.
It just says Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
But what people notice is there's no comma.
Yeah.
It's Assassin's Creed.
That's it.
Like it's plural assassins. As
You mean
opposed to-
apostrophe?
I meant apostrophe. Sorry, apostrophe.
Okay.
But there's not really any apostrophes or punctuation in any of these names anyway, so
Yeah.
who knows if that's
So
it.
Rage 2 was the big one.
Yeah, Rage 2.
Rage 2 because now that has been announced.
Mm-hmm.
So that's obvious it's there.
Lego DC villains.
Cool thing about did any of you guys play Mad Max?
No, I downloaded it.
So the guys who Avalanche who made Mad Max, they're making this with id. So that should be good.
The big one though.
Yeah.
Gears 5.
Oh, yeah, Gears 5.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
And I'm going to tell you that I do believe that'll get announced,
At E3.
but that ain't coming this year.
No.
There's no way that's coming this year.
Walmart wants to make you pay $80 for all their games.
Unless Coalition is just trying to scrap 4 because they're tired of the complaints.
So what's this Assassin's Creed Origins Ace Helix?
I don't know.
No idea.
At the very top there, it's the only one. It's one of the only ones with art, and it says available now. Assassin's Creed Origins Ace Helix.
It's probably an expansion.
Okay.
So Assassin's Creed Origin is the one in Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just an expansion then. Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be an expansion.
That's kind of cool.
But yeah, so they might have screwed up for E3, but I mean, maybe like treat it like when you found out that there was a surprise birthday party that you weren't supposed to know about, like at E3, be like, oh, I didn't know Gears 5 was coming.
You know, the thing is E3 is weird this year, man. It's
Really
starting on
weird.
Saturday, and the conferences are going all the way through Tuesday.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you don't have this vibe that,
anything's important.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
anything,
know.
like nothing really feels like there's
Because
a big deal about anything leading up to this.
a lot of it like has shifted to like Paris Games Week. You get excited for that. You watch that, or the Nintendo Directs, or
That's true. You know what? You're right.
you have all these publishers or developers doing their own thing. So E3 is kind of getting like they're getting the dregs.
Yeah. We got Last Geek asked, did people like Rage 1? I did. I enjoyed that game, and I'm not.
We have one.
I did. No, but so
Found him.
here's the thing. and this is what, because, I heard people knocking it, some people knocking it on other shows and whatever. And I hate when people go back to, these games were all a game of their time. This game's from 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Every game in 2010 had that gritty, grayish, brown, sepia look to it. Everyone did. And like, that game, it's boring because of the way, the art style. But every game had that art style at that time. The kill zones had that, and they freaking were great. Everything at that time that was like that had that feel to it. I enjoyed the game Rage. I actually would still own that game, except I lent that to Marianne's father, and he's no longer in the picture. So I don't have that game anymore. But I did enjoy that game. I did like it.
CMG Exploring says, I enjoyed Rage as well. Just saying. Anything else in here?
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Last Geek said something in there too. Let's see. The only Rage 1 player on the podcast is a CMG exclusive.
All right, let's move on. So yeah, Walmart. They kind of screwed up Canada. Now we see why wars aren't really their thing.
I was saying they deserve to
not a
lose
good
some money
idea.
over this.
I would like to talk, because we always stay on point on this podcast.
Oh, yeah,
We're always
obviously.
like, it's a.
What were you saying?
Even though, I would like to talk about what we were just saying about E3, because you're talking about, I don't know Rob Dog's history with it, but
Never been.
the three of us, every year when E3's coming around,
We get excited.
kind of like Christmas and excitement. For this year, it's
sad
just not there. And is it because we've already got so many great things? And I don't know about, and I'd say this is most people. Okay, we've all three of us, have always had backlogs of games.
Yes.
Always. A lot of them never get played.
Mm-hmm.
But the backlogs of games I'm having now are games that everybody should play.
Yeah.
Like, I have not finished Persona. I have not finished Ni no Kuni.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished goddamn Quantum Break.
Yeah.
I have this backlog of these games that are just like, when you're bringing me these new games, I'm like, no, stop.
Yeah.
I don't want those right now.
I think it has to do with, for me, I'm more excited this year to see what Nintendo's going to bring to E3.
But we know that they're putting the whole focus on Smash.
I know, but Nintendo likes to drop things here or there. Even then, I'm more excited about just seeing that than I am about the Xbox or the PlayStation, the panels or presentations, because they've already said, PlayStation said they're going to focus on these games that we already really know about, so they're just going to kind of delve into it more. Xbox, I'm not looking for any big, the only thing, if they drop a Gears 5 trailer of all Gears trailers, okay, yay. But
Gears has a real hard time doing great trailers.
Yeah, I know. So if they do that, okay, but I'm not looking forward to anything else out of them besides one.
I got to be honest though, I don't, and we all know how much I love Gears.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I'm going to be pissed if I see a Gears trailer before I see a Halo 6 trailer.
Agreed.
Yep.
That is something that will excite me, and I'm hearing nothing about that.
Yeah.
So either they're keeping it close to the vest, but that's, I don't even think it's not even on this list that Walmart leaked, huh?
No,
it's not.
So, to me, that's something that would get me excited for.
On the Microsoft side, yeah.
Last Geek wants to know, what's the average length of a CMG episode?
Oh, this is going to be going for a while.
About 1.5, yeah.
We're literally 40 to 35% of the way through already.
Yeah, it's usually an hour and a half is the total length usually.
This one's going to be a bit longer, but I'm
going to try to speed along a little bit now. Let's go.
Here's Claw. He's straight up saying no Halo 6 this year. Claw seems to usually be pretty in touch with what's going on with Microsoft. So if you can expand on that, we will be definitely talking about that, Claw, because and by the way, that is, like I said, that's upsetting to me because I'm ready for another Halo game. I really
I've been ready for another Halo game for a while.
Yeah,
a long while.
Anyways,
all
go
right.
ahead, man.
Boss
Sorry.
Key Productions. We all know it's the Cliffy B studio.
Yep.
He's the guy behind Gears of War back in the day. He went out and make his own studio called Boss Key Productions. They came out with that smash hit Lawbreakers.
No, but from anybody that even played it, they said it was fun.
No,
I mean,
I played the beta.
It's good.
And it was like a Unreal Tournament style game. I enjoyed it.
It was just so fast paced,
And then they came out with a new game, Radical Heights. I mean, that game just
That
dropped how
stunk.
many weeks ago?
Like,
Well, it's still early.
Yeah,
access.
it hadn't even really
but
dropped
it's
yet.
so it was so beta though.
It was so
just-
like, you and I liked it, Robert.
I loved it.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun with it.
I don't like it at all.
Ate didn't like it at all.
It's
No.
one of those games that if you lose too much, you're not gonna like it. But if you're doing well, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, we had fun. So it turns out that game was literally just a last ditch effort for them.
No, you can tell in
Yeah.
the production of it too. It was just
so let's see if
unpolished.
we can I can read this.
So didn't he months ago or like weeks ago say that he was in talks with Xbox? Like, oh, it might be coming to
yes, he
Xbox.
talked
Let me
about
tell
that,
you
yeah.
what's sad about this. Besides, all right, because first of all, we all love Cliffy B over here.
Yeah.
I mean, the man is just when it comes to games, he's a genius.
If you don't know what it is, it's Cliff Blazinski. Look him up if you don't know who he is.
That's right. He goes by Cliff Blazinski.
We all call him Cliff. Yeah.
So,
Cliffy B is easier to say.
but no, what we're seeing here in the last couple years, now exiting the business, you got Peter Molyneux exiting.
You have
You
all
got
the oldies.
Jaffe.
whose business went out.
Yep.
And now and these guys are talented freaking people, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of heartening, man. I mean, when you see that.
What if we get them all and make their own studio together?
Yeah, that
Right here.
Yes, right. This
that,
is the
dude,
studio.
that CMG Studios. We're only going to have little people like Cliffy B and David Jaffe and Peter Molyneux. Oh my
You
God!
put all three
Could
of
you
them
imagine
together.
Peter Molyneux at the top with his crazy ideas and those two implementing them?
Oh, my
Jesus
gosh.
Christ!
That'd be amazing. All right, so
Twisted Fable 6.
Cliffy B's statement, we're going to read it just out of respect for him. As of today, Boss Key Productions is effectively no more. 4 years ago, I set out to make a world-class video game studio, and I hired some of the best talent in the video game industry. They worked tirelessly to produce quality products, and while we had our ups and downs, I like to think we had fun doing it. Lawbreakers was a great game that unfortunately failed to gain traction.
True.
And in a last-ditch attempt, we scrambled to do
Aw.
our take on the huge battle royale genre with Radical Heights, which was well received, however, was too little, too late.
I don't think. See, here's one thing about that statement I don't get.
I think it was too little, too late for their financial points.
Oh,
Is what he's saying.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So not the genre because
No,
Call of
not
Duty
the
is coming
genre.
out with.
I think
okay.
they
Yeah, it's
did that
financially.
hoping it would save, and it didn't.
The other thing that's sad about this though is the people he had working for him. These were great people at
a
his
lot
studio.
of ex-EA employees.
And he took them and he grabbed them and you know what? They need to thank Cliffy B even though they don't have a job anymore because what he did apparently because I heard some Cliffy B interviews I was listening to him how he got a bunch of the people to move because he's located in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful North Carolina. So how he recruited a lot
Isn't
of
that where
these
Epic
people
is as well?
Beautiful.
how he recruited these people from San Francisco, he would have his wife send their wives pictures of what they can live on for like say 400,000 or 500,000 versus $1.5 million what they're spending in San Francisco. How and I guess they all moved out there and they all got land on with forestry and all this stuff.
So
you know
he's
what?
a genius.
Oh yeah, we know he's a genius. But you know what?
Screw,
They're
that's awesome.
going to live
yeah.
better lives now. They'll have a better quality of life. And you guys know where Cliffy B's from, right? Right up the street here in Laverne.
Oh, really?
He went to Bonita High School.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
wow. Right
Yeah.
down the block. Let's see. Going
Sometimes
back
I pay
to
too much attention to this crap, I guess.
I
But I
guess
think
so.
I think that was a good. I mean,
So
Claus says, here's the thing. Halo isn't ready. Everyone wants PUBG and huge online, so why would they want to play 4v4 or 6v6, hold Halo back, and wait for people to be hungry for squad matchmaking?
that's fair.
I agree with that. But
Yeah.
However, Rainbow Six is doing crazily good.
but now,
it's like the only squad one out there right now, though.
Yeah.
you know what's funny? And I guess this is just a change in the landscape. Because like I said, watching Aiden play, and seeing the younger kids, and with us being involved with Gears,
Yeah.
most of them are younger than us, and watching their patterns and the way they do things. What this is another thing that's sad to me because there was everything, and we had Gears, and we had Call of Duty, and we had, and I'm not saying it's better, But to me, Halo is always a little is in a special place. Like,
Yeah.
like to me, I don't give a crap what's going on. Like, if it's Battle Royale is the hot thing. What was hot before Battle Royale? Like the Overwatch kind of thing, right? So I don't care if those are the hot thing. Halo always had a place. I felt.
And you always take time to play it.
Yeah, and I would play it. I would buy it day one, religious.
It's definitely like that Overwatch space and the original Overwatch space where it's its own thing, and you don't compare it to other games.
See, that's what I thought.
You compare Call of Duty to Battlefield or, PUBG to Fortnite kind of, but it's always in its own space, and you just like playing it. Like, you never try to compare it to, Overwatch did this. I mean, their Mercy can heal everybody, and like it's not the same.
Anymore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a good segue. That's a good segue into our next.
Well, no, but I
topic.
mean, what do you think about? I mean, how do you feel about that? Because so am I wrong? Is Halo not its own thing? Is it not that special
but it
anymore?
looks like they're kind of trying to branch out and rebrand themselves more. And here's where I think they're trying to get hype up. Because you have to remember, there's a new generation of gamers that don't really know who Halo is. When's the last game that came out?
4 years ago?
Yeah,
Oh,
4 years.
4 years
God.
ago. So you have kids going to high school now that they've been playing the Fortnites and the
All the
PUBGs.
free
They're just
games
getting into
and
video
stuff.
games.
They love free games. man.
Whatever. So it looks like, based on what we're seeing now, 343 is trying to build up hype into Halo and bring a new experience. They are launching Halo Team, Fire Team,
It's actually pretty
Raven arcade experience. Check this out. Watch the trailer.
Okay.
It's
This is
actually
an
pretty
arcade
cool.
game. It's going
Yeah.
to be in Dave & Buster's.
Can't wait.
Wait, what?
Yep.
This is going to be in
Wait.
Dave & Buster's, and it's a cooperative 4-player shoot 'em up, kind of like Time Crisis.
VR?
No, it's not VR.
Oh, that'd be
it's
cool.
It's a big screen.
But is it?
Watch,
Light
you'll
gun?
see.
If
You'll
you're
see.
holding a light
Look,
gun, yeah.
So this is what it looks like.
Oh,
You got that kind of Time Crisis, and those are the guns. You have 4 people sit there, and they go on a Halo adventure
Adventure.
in the
Adventure.
arcade.
When is this
adventure.
happening?
This is happening. Hold on.
Because you know we're going, right?
Yeah.
It's right
Oh,
up the street.
yes.
I mean, we're going to
It's
this.
like, oh, it's there now. Let's go.
If this was there,
Yeah, we're going after
End the,
the show.
podcast. Facebook Live. Hey guys.
Just so you know, this is a 130-inch screen
Oh my god.
in 4K.
Do you know
Oh my god.
This is what kills me right now. I want that
In
on
your-
PSVR.
Yeah.
I want that
With
in my
the
living
aim,
room.
with the aim.
With
Good.
yeah.
Because
That'd be
this,
pretty
just so
sick.
you know, what that is reminding me a lot of is
Yeah.
playing Doom on PSVR.
Oh yeah, I give you that.
That's what that is. But
Dave & Buster's.
oh my god.
Yeah.
They got some decent drinks there.
Yeah,
on a
Last
side
Geek
note.
says, I've never been to Dave & Buster's. Are their games cool? Yeah, it's like an adult
it's
Chuck E.
adult
Cheese.
arcade.
Adult Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah,
Well,
it's.
as long as they make it fresh again, because I'm sorry, dude.
I went there recently.
Oh,
and
you
it-
did?
Yeah, I
Okay.
went there like. It was last year
I was there
sometime.
2 years ago, and
No, it was last year. So
They
they
still
had
have the old
they had a
ones.
lot of new games in
Okay.
there that I'd never seen. So it was
I
it was
want to
fun.
play this.
Yeah.
This looks awesome.
Like now.
And now they said, what's the other say?
You know I'm going to go home and play Time Crisis now.
Doesn't say when it's coming
Crisis.
out.
2 was good too.
Yeah, I don't see.
I have
that
every
it's
The
one.
the
thing is, it's not going
time.
to work on your TV anymore.
Wait a minute.
This
Oh,
summer.
wait. You play it on the
I still
arcade?
have CRT.
Yeah.
But not only that, realize I got the one for PS3 that I have the move controllers that you put in the handgun things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exactly like this. And it's called Time Crisis. It wasn't 4, but it does have 4 also. But then it has another one if it was the recent one. But it doesn't have 5. See, they never came out with 5, and that kills me. I've been waiting for Time Crisis 5 to come to PSVR, and it still hasn't. That really bothers me. Yeah, we're going to go play this, Halo.
This
that
will be
fun.
So it says it's this summer. So we'll let you guys know when we play it because we're gonna play hours. Like I could see
This
this
looks like fun.
being something that we go after the podcast,
Ooh.
go there and just go at it. Just freaking.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for this.
$100
I've
on this
always
car.
loved shoot like these kind of games.
Yeah,
They're
there's
always
so much.
fun.
I have a question for Claw. Do you guys have Dave & Buster's out there? Is this something that's going to be open to
Do
them
you guys
out there, or is
have
it going to be?
arcades out there?
Well, I know
No,
they
they
have
have
arcades,
arcades.
but they have Dave & Buster's. Let's see the article.
I wonder if there's like a European version.
It's located. Oh, this is going to be only in the U.S. and Canada this summer.
I was wondering why.
Poor Claw.
I was actually wondering why Claw's even here right now. I would have been
Oh,
sure
it's the royal
that
wedding.
he'd be watching all the
royal-
footage
The
of
royal
the royal
wedding,
wedding.
Claw.
Congratulations.
Claw, this is like your country's 4th of July, but not really.
You know, Taylor,
Dude,
your
you know
mom
the
stayed
4th
up
of July is a sad day over there.
There goes my ears.
Sorry.
You know, Taylor
It
and mom
marks the day
stayed.
we lost.
Yeah. Taylor and mom stayed up all night to watch that.
Well, that says a lot about that.
What? I could see your mom doing that.
Yeah, they stayed up
Absolutely.
all night.
Why does that matter to anyone except for Claw? Thank you, Claw. That's great for you.
Hey,
Thumbs up.
there we go. We and actually, Claude, we did that on purpose. We wanted to make this when we didn't want to conflict with the
With your
royal wedding.
schedule.
Heaven forbid.
We didn't want
Yeah.
to pull the views from them.
Yeah, he says the royal wedding ended 7 hours ago. So I don't care about the royal. I don't even think Claw, there's no way you care about the royal wedding. I think most people.
You're gonna lose him. He's just gonna
No,
like.
I
leave the
think
chat.
most
they did a
people-
poll. It's something like 85%. They say 85% of Americans care about that wedding, and we're excited.
Now let's talk about Britain.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I think the British don't care about it as much as we do. I think we're so like
I don't know, but
Claw, speak for all
so-
of Britain, will you?
So
Oh, look at Claw has something
the only
really
people
mean.
would be your mom and Taylor that I know that even cared about it.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Anybody
Yeah.
else I talked to,
I
nobody
mean,
cares.
I get it that it's an important thing, but I don't really
I
care.
know.
Here we go. Claw says,
yeah.
I mean, it's a cool event and all, but meh.
And we'll-
That's what I think most people
well,
probably.
then, and then Claw put, at least our leader has the respect of every country on the planet. It's like, it's respect for the elderly, man. Like, that's what it is. Like, you got to have respect for the
They have
elders.
respect. Let me tell you, I just got to throw this out there.
There
All
we
right.
go.
Respect with nothing else is nothing. Strength is a little more important.
Oh, man. Gonna get
All right, we're going to move on.
Anyway.
So,
Just-
Call of Duty.
All right. So, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 has been revealed.
So, the background video is going to be the multiplayer reveal.
Oh.
And then we also have a background video of a different game mode that I'm sure we'll discuss as well.
So, yeah, they've announced there's
oh
no.
my God, does that look good?
Yeah. So,
That is smooth.
You're
Yeah.
going to be playing this on your PC, aren't you? To make it look like that.
I
Because that's not on an Xbox. That can't be, right? Or
I don't know.
Yeah, you're going to be getting this on PC, Ate. You're going to be getting all kinds of things on PC, Ate.
I know. I can't wait.
I'll
Right,
probably-
right. There's like no way that could be.
I don't know.
Because they showed gameplay a second ago. Look, and it looks just as good as that.
They could be
I like
on
the
a,
health
they could be on a
bars.
on a Pro or 1X. I don't know.
The health
Maybe
bars are
it's-
pretty awesome.
You have to remember that Call of Duty's #1. It's got that partnership with PlayStation, so this might be on a PS4 Pro. Who knows?
You're right.
So that's what I would assume.
Remember, the last Call of Duty did. We don't know about the next yet.
Oh, that's true. Anyways, it looks like there's going to be no official single-player story mode. There's going to be little individual missions revolving around the operators.
Yeah.
There's going to be, looks like, a few different zombie modes. And the big one everybody's talking about, there's going to be a Battle Royale mode. That's what this is coming right here.
So
I don't know how I feel about the preview video. It's okay. Look
It
at
doesn't really give you much.
No,
to
it
go.
doesn't.
it doesn't because they want it to be a surprise. They don't want anybody copying anything.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what they're going to do. Fortnite and PUBG were not made to be an esport.
This could be.
This from the ground up,
Yeah.
I bet you, was made to be an esport, and they are going to take over the battle royale space.
I could
on
see it.
esports.
I watched this trailer and I was like, okay, and then it
Right?
started dragging me in. It started drawing me in because as you're watching it, they're in this building, right? And
I'm
there's
with you,
there's
Matt.
all this fighting going, right? And so I'm here and I'm like, okay, this is kind of Call of Duty. Okay, it's getting bigger. There's a lot of fighting going on. Okay, hold on. Let's
Did
wait.
you see that?
Now there's drones. Okay, wait. And it gets bigger and bigger. There's vehicles. And then they start panning out, and it should do it in a second. Starts panning out, and holy crap, it's a giant skyscraper. You're on the roof now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're on the roof. And then it pans out even further. There's people jumping off the roof. Look at that. They just jumped off. There's going to be
jumping.
some base jumping mechanic to it. And it gets bigger and bigger. And I'm like, what is this game? And I'm like, does the entire thing take, here's your helicopters.
Yep.
Does this entire Battle Royale take place in this skyscraper? That would be insane, right? That's what I'm thinking. No, it gets even bigger. Vehicles, deserts, land, sea, air, and the map just
And the
keeps
thing
getting
is,
bigger.
The thing is, as you're talking, Activision money behind it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see
It's not a little.
Yeah, this is not Epic, which I know Epic's big, but they're not Activision.
Yeah, and this isn't the smallness of Fortnite. This isn't the bigness of PUBG. It's even bigger. Like, so much confrontation could happen in that one building they showed. Like, it looks like I haven't been excited for a Call of Duty, like really excited in a long time. The possibility of this excites me.
Yeah. And there's a few things in that trailer that if you don't, pay attention.
I was going to want to mention. Okay, let's go through one more time. You'll list them as they happen.
No, I don't have to list everything.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
There was cool
But
things.
like for example, you saw them exchanging weapons.
Ooh.
You don't do that in any other game. You can like swap weapons. You can deploy shields like Rainbow Six-ish.
I wonder how big they're going to let your squads be.
Well, I don't know, but you see about maybe 4 or 5 on that squad right there. And you see about 4 or 5.
Oh, they have a
jumping off.
flamethrower.
Yep.
And they haven't said they're still screwing around with the player count, so we don't know if it's going to be 100 or 400
Claude
people.
just hit something. He says he bets there will be 2 season passes, one for regular online multiplayer and one for Battle Royale. Don't do that. Not when you're selling us a $60, which, by the way, I just pre-ordered the $100 version for Aiden.
I bet you this
He
will
hasn't
just
watched
be
this.
part of it. I bet you this will just be a mode you can play in
And
it.
then you can just buy skins and extra crap.
Yeah,
panels
that'd be
for it.
smart.
They're gonna. That would be stupid of them to not just include this with the game and not have you, because they want to make all their money off the skins.
So I'm going to buy this.
Yeah.
seriously,
PS4.
yeah.
Looks good.
We're going to have to go PS4.
Trucks,
You need to get a Pro.
That
You
might
need to
be
get a
hard
Pro.
for me. Like,
You need to get a Pro.
I've only ever played the Call of Duties on the Xbox.
Shut up. You need to get a
Honestly,
You need a
honestly, Call of Duty feels right to me on Xbox.
No. Get the Pro.
Pro. What kind of just get your Xbox controller, pop it in the PS4.
Because
and
I
enjoy.
play both now.
I played it on PS4.
It still
but
does feel to me more right on the Xbox, but I want the trophies. So we're going.
Yeah. Plus, you play your PS4 more anyways.
Yeah, come on. Jeez.
No, what I'll do is I'll probably get it on PS4, and then because I game share with Brandon, he'll get it on Xbox. I'll have it on both.
It's funny you say that though, because like Far Cry, we just got that for Aiden on Xbox, but so now I'm playing that on Xbox. But I don't mind playing games on Xbox that either belong there or that I haven't played on PlayStation. Like they gave us with that because I have the Game Pass, the Xbox, Rise of Tomb Raider for free.
Yeah.
Yet I still paid the $20 on PlayStation because I played the first Tomb Raider game for free on PlayStation. So then I paid $20, even though it was already sitting on my Xbox, because I have to. I like that.
There's
too.
certain
know
games
what you
I don't cross over because it doesn't feel right. Like if I started Assassin's Creed on PlayStation, you won't see me playing on an Xbox. It just doesn't work that way. Like I start like the feel of the controller and the
does
way
feel
the
different
button
because
moves.
I'm playing it right now because they gave it to us free. That Syndicate
Yeah.
on Xbox.
Oh, I gotta play that.
So I am playing that on Xbox, and I've only played Assassin's Creed on PlayStation. It does not
It
feel
doesn't
right,
feel good
like
because
at
it's-
all. It's a trip.
I don't care if Halo became multi-platform. I would still play on the Xbox.
So
yeah.
you guys heard that they're doing the big GOW swap too, right? They're going to be putting God of War on Xbox and Gears of War on PlayStation.
Said no one ever.
I know. Let's do that.
Senor Leche says, "Isn't Far Cry 2 dope, Zonner?"
That game is freaking awesome. And you guys know I don't care. And that's what,
Let me know how you feel at the end of the game because
but that's why I don't go back to it a lot is I'm not big into the open world games.
yeah.
But that one is good, dude. And
So let me know how you feel because I've seen on my feed a few times people going, "I love Far Cry starting off. It got repetitive. The story started going."
That's
We're
the way a lot
talking
of those
about the
always
new Far Cry, right? Far Cry
Yeah.
5?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
and
always
they got bored of it and they actually ended up not enjoying it as they played it more.
A lot of those games are like that, though.
That's how I feel about every Far Cry I've ever played, though. So
You know what's funny though, and the one that
Yeah,
you
Far
think
Cry
that
4,
I
that
would
was pretty quick.
absolutely love was that Far Cry Blood Dragon.
oh yeah,
That game bored me within like 20 minutes.
yeah.
I mean, and it's all 80s themed, and I still didn't like it. But this one, I like it. Plus, and I am playing it on the X.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, playing games on the X that really push it, I understand why people go PC with their stuff.
Yep.
I
So,
really do.
Yeah. See, thank you, Zonner. I'm glad.
I'm like, because
I told Ate he has to invite you over when he's done building his computer to show you some of the stuff it's going to be able to do.
Yeah,
I don't need that temptation.
I'll just bring it here.
There you go.
bring it. So
Plug it into a 4K and just be wowed.
bringing it back, we've digressed a bit.
No, we don't.
Bringing it back, Call of Duty is doing big things.
Oh, God.
This is either making people absolutely hate Call of Duty. I've seen people going, screw this, they're ruining Call of Duty. Or people like us going,
Yeah, this is the first Call of Duty.
I
in a
might
long
be
time
buying Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause the last Call of Duty I bought was
mine was Black Ops 2, just to play it, just to get a different change of
I
pace.
think
It wasn't amazing.
Black Ops
I
1
enjoyed
for
Black
me.
Ops 2.
I had
It was
Modern,
good, but it
Modern
wasn't-
Warfare 2 was mine.
I will
long
say,
time
though,
ago.
the best thing that Black Ops has ever brought, and if people want to Google this and look it up, it was Mike Drucker, the comedian used to write for Up at Noon when Greg Miller was on there.
Okay.
And this skit is going to kill you. Just look up the Mike Drucker Black Ops 2 skit.
All right.
Oh, my God. It is
right.
hilarious.
We'll look it up. So that being said, they're doing bigger and better things, supposedly, hopefully. On the opposite end of the spectrum, there's going to be a COD mobile.
Oh, what?
We don't know a whole lot about it, but we do know it's made by the famed
Oh, yeah.
developers of Candy Crush. So I don't know how those two go together.
Well, no, what you do is you get like 3 of the same kind of gun, and they put them in order.
Uh-huh.
Match 3.
And if
I
you
was
get,
just
get a nuke,
hoping-
if you
you know?
get a square, it turns into C4 and blows
go.
up.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm
You get
just
5 in a
hoping
line, you get a nuke.
every time
You know
I
what's funny is I'm talking shit, and I would play that game like
Yeah.
all day long.
I'm just hoping that every time I shoot somebody, it just goes juicy. Like every time I shoot somebody, that's what I want to
That was
hear.
funny.
So
So I've never played Candy Crush.
so Candy Crush,
It's
the
good for about
developer
half an hour,
is
then you get bored.
king. Yeah, I get really bored of it
Yeah.
quickly. They recently put out job ads looking for level designers and other things in their Swedish branch and on the collaboration with Activision Blizzard. So apparently Candy Crush, which I didn't know this, was bought by Activision
Yeah.
Blizzard for $5.9 billion back in 2015.
Yeah, I knew that.
So
Wow.
yeah.
Billion?
Yes.
Yeah.
brilliant.
So they're
Billion.
working on something.
Candy Crush is
Um,
worth
You know the
billions.
best match 3, well, it's more than match 3, but that I ever played was on the Vita, and it was Fat Princess Piece of Cake.
Oh, you told me that one.
That
Yeah.
game was, because
Okay.
not only were you doing the matching down here, but what you did in your matching gave your soldiers up on top of the screen their it was almost like the matching was your dice roll. It was kind of an RPG that
Okay.
you'd have to go through. Such an amazing game. It was great.
So the ad actually said that, once I go back to the article, the ad actually said the aim is to create a Call of Duty experience on mobile while also breaking new ground for mobile and redefining the genre.
Okay.
So you have to know that with the introduction of Fortnite for mobile and PUBG for mobile, they're
doing
gonna
Battle Royale.
they're
And
gonna
Knack for mobile.
I'm not saying they're gonna do a battle royale, but what I'm saying is once they saw people could do online shooters,
With PUBG.
they're like, I guess we can do this, and they're gonna try to tackle that market as well.
I don't believe that's what this is. I do believe this is going to be like a match 3 game.
I don't
That'd
think
be
so.
hilarious.
I'm telling you, you watch. That's
That
what
would-
it's going to be.
All
Now,
right.
really quick, did any of you ever play the Knack mobile?
No.
That's my second favorite match 3 game.
I played it. Yeah, I played
That
it.
was a good
yeah.
game. It only worked good though on Apple,
iOS. Yeah.
It only worked good. Like on Android, it always sucked.
Yeah. They also said the approach ambition is to be fresh, social, highly accessible, and we're providing a very authentic game experience. They're saying bringing a Call of Duty experience on mobile. I don't think why I don't think it's a match game is because they already do match games. That's not something fresh. That's not something that's something they.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think they are trying to bring Call of Duty to the mobile because the devices are strong now. So you know. So
All right.
more Call of Duty everywhere you look. Ate put this in here just to take a jab. So I'm going to let you go ahead and do this, Ate.
Oh, yeah. It's just a little tidbit I found out. Xbox doesn't have the Miramar app.
in their
or
normal game
map
mode.
in their game.
Yeah, they have it now on their test servers.
But mobile has it in their game. How does that happen?
Say PUBG, right? PUBG.
Why is it
first of all.
called Miramar?
It's the map.
Desert
It's
map.
just desert map.
If
It's
it's Miramar, it should be the Marine base.
yeah, but takes place in Mexico. I don't know.
I don't know how it works out there.
Miramar.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently the mobile version got it before Xbox did, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, in their normal play mode too. That's oh, and PUBG Mobile is only on version 5.0 or 0.50. Xbox version is past 0.6 something. So that is weird that it.
You're jumping the gun a little, but this is the actual trailer for the mobile version, and it looks pretty smooth.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's dumbed down
A little bit, but I mean, the same thing you see on Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's even more so. But I mean, the fact that they're getting it before Xbox is just crazy.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's a fun map, I guess. My least favorite, but it's okay.
I hate
By the way,
that map.
Last Geek Play says there is a NAC mobile. Yeah. It was actually worked in conjunction with NAC
With
1.
NAC, yes. As far as you get special things
You get
in the
special things in the game. It was released simultaneously, and most people
Actually,
guess
it
don't
was
know it.
ahead of time. It was
Oh, it
released
was.
like
It was like a month.
ahead.
Yep, it was a month ahead, so you could come in with an advantage to your single player experience.
And it is a match 3 game, so don't
Yep.
think you're going to be playing NAC on there. It's match 3. But it's a good match 3. It's a really good match 3.
Yeah. So, all right, let's continue.
Continue.
This is actually really, really freaking cool. You can see it behind us now. It's a new trailer for the
They
Xbox.
will sell dozens of those.
Yes.
I am telling you now. They will sell dozens.
Dozens.
What we're talking about, if you're only listening, is the
Holy crap.
Xbox Adaptive Controller. What this is for
It's a cool idea.
it's
I like it.
It's a
It's a
joystick.
great PR move.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant PR move.
Well, this isn't to make a bunch of money off. This is obviously just to help people that want to play games and cannot use controllers,
Can be mounted.
because they're they have
Disabled.
Yeah, disabled.
You can
yeah.
just say it. They're disabled.
No, I was gonna
It's
say
the ADA controller.
yeah, it's the ADA controller. I was gonna say physical, elements here, but they
any kind of disability.
Yeah, and you basically what you have is you can plug in all of these using 3.5 millimeter jacks, all these different buttons basically.
Based off what
All
you
kinds of
need.
accessories.
Yeah. So you have the two main circles
It's
on the front.
brilliant.
Yeah, the two main circles on the front that operate as like joysticks.
As
you can
the
just
analogs.
as the analogs, and then you have all of these little buttons you can plug into it that they go around. It's almost like if you imagine if you're listening, like if you had a drum machine or drum pads, you're
That
kind.
is a good
It's kind
analogy.
of that where you can press the buttons around you because
And that looks like a
It's for the mouth.
the mouth thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
Like people
it's
that are in a
absolutely
wheelchair.
brilliant.
yeah, people that are
It's-
to blow, so you
It's a
can
really
control
good
with your
idea,
breath
yeah.
and. I think this is amazing. This is as much as they're not. This is definitely not a let's make money.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
but it
no.
does well on
It's
the
a
back
PR
end because they
stunt,
can
yeah.
people will buy Xboxes to play this now.
No, once again, like this is not to make money, but man, what a great
PR move.
public relations.
Yeah,
I mean,
great. Like-
it's brilliant.
And
And it
your-
looks amazing. Like
your
they
buttons-
put thought into it.
Yeah, and you can control where your buttons go, what button is what.
It has
like,
lighting.
Apparently, that's what
Yeah.
it said.
For what? What do you?
Maybe plugging
don't know.
things in the dark. I'd
So,
say, I
so
don't
you
know.
see what
There's
they're saying
foot
about
pads. There's everything.
So basically, what this is for is let's just say you have a kid and the kid's disabled, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could even connect the other controller. All right. So basically,
Oh, assistive play.
Oh,
you are
like a-
moving through the world, whatever it is, and if they need to shoot something, and
They
let's
do
say
the
all they
fire.
have is this, like their hand to move,
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
they could fire, and then now they get to feel part of the game, and you can't knock this.
Yeah.
This is
Cannot knock this. This is-
incredibly cool because honestly,
Look
like,
how many inputs there are.
it's
too.
all of them. Every single
Yeah.
button, there's an input.
What-
yeah, everybody should have this.
yeah.
And kudos to Xbox for having this because this is going to give all those people that could never experience video games because of their disabilities the chance to actually, if
You know where
only
you're
in
gonna see
part.
this? Every single children's hospital.
Every
Oh,
single
yeah.
one.
Every single
Yeah.
children's
Yeah.
hospital is going to have this, and you know what? Like you said, good for you, Microsoft,
Yeah.
for doing this.
This is excellent. I mean, there's
It actually
only
makes me feel a bit happy.
Yeah, right? It's like
Yeah.
nice. It's like,
Yeah.
wow, this is really cool.
You know, but let's remember, guys, this is Microsoft. Bill Gates is one of the greatest philanthropists in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is he cares about people. He really does.
Claw says, I want this just to use it like a remote for when I'm watching Netflix. I mean, I guess
God,
you could
Claw.
too. I guess you really could.
Or,
this is how I'm just gonna swipe
wait a minute.
through
Or
things.
wait a minute. Be thankful that you could actually stand up and go change the channel or pick up the other remote.
Yeah.
I mean, it's honestly brilliant. I don't think there's enough good things you could say about how cool this is, because there's a whole section, we'll say, group of people that cannot experience video games. They can't. All they can do is watch them.
And here's the thing: they all have different disabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this
is
Covers all of them.
all
There's
of them.
foot pedals. Like if you have you can move your legs, but not really your arms or what.
This is amazing.
It's just awesome.
And I got to say, it kind of is cool that it looks like an old NES controller.
It's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool. That's what it
It's
looks
designed well. That's good.
Klaus said, don't forget, they said going forward, all Xbox stuff will work across future consoles. So that's cool. This will work on the new consoles, and it's honestly a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with this should get a pay raise. So
Woohoo.
yeah,
Very
it's
cool.
awesome.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, we can keep moving on. Spider-Man is there's a GameStop exclusive. If you guys want to go check it out at GameStop, you can pay $50 for a $100 worth of materials. It's kind of like a loot crate, but it's Spider-Man. And
Man, I wonder if any of us already have that pre-ordered.
Who could that be, His Honor?
so yeah, they got that going. We have the picture. Looks like.
So this is the box.
Yeah, it's the box set. You're going to have a beanie, cool little book, a mug, a backpack. That's kind of awesome, actually.
2 mystery items. Now, this right here, what do you think this could be?
It kind of looks like a hand.
What do you think that hand is
That-
doing?
It
Better be a
kind of
wet
looks like
slinger.
it's ready for a rock concert, maybe.
That's what it is. Yep, you're going to get a hand ready for a rock
That's
concert.
what it is.
Or you're going to get a web slinger. On the right, though, what does that look like?
Take that to your
I
next
don't know. Could be the other
your next
hand.
Nickelback show. The other hand.
Nickelback.
Why would
joke.
anybody go to
It's a joke.
I
My
hate you.
God, guys.
I hate you. Also, you can go. We thought this originally was a collector's edition, but it's not. It's a collector's box.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you can get the collector's edition as
Just a
well.
box.
With different Spidey suits.
No, but actually, they got a deal that they're putting them together.
Oh, here, let me.
They do?
do they?
That game, well, I don't know. They told me that's right. They put a deposit on.
How much?
And what's kind of cool, too,
How much
is-
was that?
I think it was only like $129 or something.
Oh.
That's dope.
So this right
Weird.
here, they won't show you what this is because apparently it's a spoiler in the game. That's why it's boxed up like that.
Spoiler alert.
So he's actually over something, but we don't know what it is.
Oh.
So
Interesting.
maybe if you get the game
I
and
think
get
what-
this, maybe don't open up that yet
Yeah.
until you're
Never
done.
Open that up.
Because I think what it is, I think he's over the Batcave.
Oh.
So stupid.
I don't know. Let's go.
We made it through.
Claus
Is it the thing
says,
yet?
Claus says confirmed. This is secretly a Fantastic Four game featuring Spider-Man.
That would be so pissed off.
That'd be hilarious. Anyways, let's move on. We can go into our nitty gritty. The nitty gritty is where we break down one topic like we don't break down all others.
What's wrong with the Fantastic Four?
Nothing's wrong
There's
with
a lot of
Fantastic
things
Four,
wrong
but they've
with
been gone
Fantastic Four.
for a while.
If they could do it well, okay,
Yeah,
then I'll play.
I'd play a Fantastic Four game. Nitty gritty is where
Co-op.
we break down
Fantastic Four co-op game.
like all the
Incredibles Lego?
No, like the old,
Marvel
Marvel-
Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah, that
All
would
right.
be.
Yes.
All right.
They need to
play that.
bring that game back because that was
Seriously.
an awesome game.
I'm
Both of
down.
them.
So, we got sidetracked again. Nitty gritty. What we try to do in this is solely focus on one topic and break it down,
Mm-hmm.
What's the topic? What's the big topic today, guys?
Well, the big topic of this one is we're on episode number 50. So kind of reflect, and we want to reflect with the people in the chat where we were to where we've been
And what we're hoping to do.
and what we're hoping to do, basically.
Corona
So-
to Corona.
Corona to Corona. I'm just
Where
following
we
him.
were and where we've been. Come on, man.
Episode number 1 was dang near a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So let's do the math.
Things were. Can you pull up a picture of the first podcast?
I think I have time for that, right? How am I supposed to?
You don't even have to put it on the thing. But
Where am I
maybe-
going to get it from, senor?
I don't know.
This guy, he's so angry.
Or at least us building the studio. I'm
Yeah,
sure
let
you can
me
get that
let
one.
me just find all these things that aren't on the computer anymore.
It's on our
You
Instagram.
got it. I'll
So
just
one big change from
rather than
episode
talk.
1 to episode 50, if you guys would really notice it, to me, it's one of the biggest things you'll notice is Rob used to be nice.
Oh, you guys are jerks.
Rob used to be nice.
Rob used to
He
be
was
like, yeah, I
happy-go-lucky.
could make this happen. I could probably, no, it's easy. Let me figure this out. And I could. Now he's like, I don't got time for that.
I'm doing it.
What
Get off my case.
What do you mean you got time for it? You're back there sitting behind the
You're
computer.
the
You got plenty of
producer.
time.
Hey, shut up.
One thing that hasn't changed is we constantly pick on Rob Dog. So,
Hey, shut up, guys.
Not to be confused with Chris the Fluffer.
oh gosh,
I don't even want to know.
I'm not even gonna touch
I'm not
that.
even. Nope.
Not even gonna.
Anyways,
Anyway, so
Klaus says we all know the best moment is when he joined.
that is true.
That
Claw.
is up there.
That is the.
it's up there as one of the first things that happened. We'll
Yep.
say that. We'll give you that credit.
Out of our first 5 things to happen, it was definitely in the top 5 first things to happen.
Yes.
Let's put it that way, Claw.
So, all right. So let's,
Last note says you're an angry elf.
I would like
Robert.
to
An angry elf.
I would like to start with talking about, because I know this was basically your two's brainchild. So how'd you guys come up with it? What'd you think of? And to get it started, get it going, and let's just get into that a little bit.
So there's the whole Twitch thing on PlayStation. We kind of just decided to try it.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a decent amount of viewers when we were playing.
Especially Paragon.
Yeah,
Paragon
playing
is where it blew up.
Yeah,
Poor
Paragon.
Paragon.
And rest in peace. And we
Holy shit, Claw.
no, I'm looking at Leche. Leche says, "It's okay, Robert. I'm an oversized leprechaun."
Yeah.
He's got a magnanimous beard.
Claw also
Leche
said
gets
another thing that hasn't changed is that Robert hasn't beaten The Last of Us.
Okay, go ahead, man.
okay.
Let's get to it.
So, so anyways, we were playing it, and I'm like, dude, this would be fun. We've always talked about for years, and you've been in those conversations about doing something with gaming in the gaming industry, whether it's having our own review page or whatever.
Land Center.
LAN Center, we thought about that, but with LAN Centers kind of going down, we're like, no, we need something in the digital space, and we were talking about, like, wouldn't that be fun? Like, just to kind of build, like, our own streaming thing and, like, maybe, like, I was like, a podcast. Like, podcasting was one thing I wanted to do, I think, from the beginning, right?
Yeah, that was one of the first things I wanted to do.
I was like, I think a podcast would be great. And I honestly, it just stuck in my head. Like, I couldn't get out of my head for a couple days, and I was at work. I was on a break, and I was like, you know what? I texted you and Kyle at the time. Kyle was with us. And I said, screw it. Let's just do this, guys.
Yeah.
You guys want to do it? And literally answers came back like, I'm in. All right. What do we call ourselves?
That took a while.
Aristocrats.
That's actually
It took a couple hours, but it was literally a couple hours of text back and forth.
Yeah.
Back and forth. This, and everybody. Okay, I like this part of that title, but I don't like this part. Okay, so let's take that out, put this in. Okay. A couple hours, finally we landed on Casual Misfits Gaming.
Yep.
And we're all like, that's it. That's the thing. And so
I named that.
He's like, that's me.
So we came through and we did all this, right? And we started building what we wanted to do. Okay, we wanted to build a podcast. We wanted to do streams throughout the week. We still haven't reached all our goals from what we wanted to do
Absolutely
before.
not.
It's kind of
and-
hard when you're working full time too.
Working full time, we all have families, so eventually we hope to get to that
Excuses.
point.
You got another baby born, so
yeah.
that kind
And that's another thing. Senior Leche wants to know, can we expect CMG merch in the future?
I want some.
That is one of my biggest goals I want to go towards in the
I
future.
say we do it then within the next month.
Okay.
of. Okay.
Can we
Let's
just
make it
like
happen.
circular things like coasters and like
I say we start with shirts.
Yeah,
Oh.
shirts.
Start with shirts.
Yeah.
So
So
cool shirts.
We'll make a few designs.
that was
really
a kind
cool
of our
shirts.
brainchild.
You know,
Then.
Oh,
Sorry. Go ahead.
because part of this too was making all those different logos and going through all those.
We sat in my apartment. Me and Ati was sitting there because he was more he knows the computer, and he was doing the.
I know the computer.
He knows the computer. He's like, me and computer, we've been
Computer
places.
machine.
Me and computer, we know things.
He knows like Adobe and all that stuff, and so he's doing it, and all it was just bouncing ideas off us back and forth. He's like, okay, well, no, try this, no, try that. Okay, no, I like it better this way. And we're just going back and forth. Kyle was probably playing a video game, and
Holy shit, that's funnier than anybody knows.
I was wondering why it took you so long to get.
Shit, that's just...
Anyways, moving on.
So-
oh my God.
So we were.
So go ahead, Matt.
All right.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
wore that last. Oh no, that's the old God of War.
So what we were doing. So sorry about that, guys. We had with technical difficulties. The whole computer crashed, because it loves us. So that's another thing that hasn't changed from podcast episode 1 to this. Technical difficulties. We work on a small budget, obviously, and we're doing the best with what we have. And yeah, sometimes the computer crashes.
It's a little bit technical.
That being said, going back into it, I don't remember exactly what I was saying. I think we were saying.
Look where we came from.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
But what it was is we had we started this idea. We wanted to do it, and then we brought this idea, or I brought this idea to you over lunch.
Yeah.
He was in San Diego, and he's like, "Hey, let's do lunch." And then we started talking about it, and then Zonner's like, "This is a good idea. Let's do this."
It's a horrible idea.
It was a horrible idea. Don't do it.
No, hey, I encourage everybody to do it.
Yeah.
Wait till they see what it costs.
I know.
Yeah.
And the stress
and the stress
the
and
tears.
Yeah.
Look at that logo.
And
Jeez.
so we did it. We did the dang thing, and we started it. No, we had no experience in it, and we've just been plugging along. We've gained, great fans. Claw's one of our first ones. He's saying right now, I just need an echo in it. Then it's a classic podcast.
Well,
Yeah,
rather than an
that
echo,
shows.
we've got a small buzz.
Yeah,
so
we got
I mean,
a
that
buzz.
counts.
We don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's coming from somewhere. So I mean, it progressed from this idea of just, a couple people that want to do something and bring our friends in. Then we brought in Robert, who I'd met through work, for a lot of the technical side of it, and then we kind of went from there, and we built the studio. We had
That was fun.
that was fun. We
That
spent
was actually
a couple
that was
weekends
good
doing
weekends.
that,
Those were good
and
weekends.
then we just moved, and we had a lot of people tell us that we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I had a lot of, my closest friends saying, yeah, you guys aren't going to do it. Yeah, call me when it's a thing. Yeah, you aren't going to do it. And from there, we've thrown tournaments. We've, been invited to do our podcast places. We've been invited to, and in tournaments. We've met some of the coolest people in the gaming industry. We've been to E3.
A couple times.
And
here's an interesting tidbit. You're wearing a PSX shirt in our first podcast, Matt. What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing a PSX shirt in our first. You know what's
That was
funny?
that was not planned.
You know
Not
what's
planned
funny?
at all.
What I did think about doing.
I almost wore that Star Trek shirt today
I was
too.
trying to remember what I wore my first podcast. I'm like, I think it was a PSX.
Did we
shirt,
all
but I'm
have
not-
that thought? Because I had that exact same
Yeah.
thought. I didn't
I
do it, but I was like,
thought
oh,
about
man.
trying to find it, and we should have done that. We should have worn our original podcast.
But look at your beard, dude. It's huge, Matt.
Yeah,
I don't know what
you
happened.
can see it back there.
Ate's beard is almost exactly the same. It's actually a little fuller in
Yeah.
the first podcast.
So that's what behind us. You can see our first podcast going, where we were all like we can try to recreate this.
We had 2 Yeti mics.
We were all like this close to each other.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like,
you guys
Zonner,
are right
Zonner,
next to each
Zonner,
other.
Come in.
Oh.
So if we're recreating it, we were like,
Zonner was in the middle. I don't know
yeah,
why
we
did that.
were like,
Oh,
we were,
because we didn't have the table yet.
yeah, we didn't have the table,
Yeah.
so we were like this close trying to do a podcast, and then we built the table, Zonner and I, and we are now out here where it's comfortable.
Yes.
And
So I
and
could
fun.
stretch.
Yeah.
Alasno, who is actually our mother, says, considering you would not be here without me, I claim to be your first fan.
True.
Legitimate.
That's true. So we've come a long way. Zonner's now out of the shot. And
Am I really?
you were.
Oh, I don't know.
So what have been some of your guys' favorite ones? For me, it's meeting people.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
We have Claw in
We've
here.
met a lot
we
of
have
people.
Senor Leche. We have Phased. We have Wicked Minds. We have Last Geek Plays. We have so many people that Ninjutsu, Reaper.
Quite honestly, the Gears of War community,
Has been
a
good.
lot of them has been really
Our
good.
first fan of the show, of what we do, Muffy Puffy Power and Friends.
Yes.
Like she can't catch the podcast because she works on Saturdays, but she pops in every once in a while. She'll jump in our Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
But we've met so many people.
Look at Claw's thing.
So when we go back on things, I got to tell you, like, to me, looking back on it, I would have to say, I'm not trying to say that this is a giant success, but this has been quite a success in the time that we put into it and where we're at right now with this, and the people that download this and whatnot. But the thing that comes through to me, and it always brings a smile to my face, was when we had, I don't know if it was a tournament for money out there, but we cast it. The first one we cast.
Oh yeah.
That was just
That
That was just a
LAN
play
party.
night. Yeah,
That
it
was
was a
a
LAN
LAN party.
party.
That was just a LAN
Is that
party.
the one that Muffy was on that one? Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I remember getting home at 3 a.m, turning on Twitch, and seeing you guys still doing it at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
We're just having fun.
and just having fun, and that always makes me smile.
To give you
Another one would be for me is our first one for money that we put up
The
ourselves.
2K. Yeah.
Was it 2000 or 5?
It was 2000. It was our first one. It was-
Oh,
Oh
that was-
man, we made shift that.
No,
Like
it
that
was-
was.
2000, wasn't it?
No.
What's the one
okay,
that,
so
that
the first one was 2K. That was a community one that we did. The second one was 5K. That was
That's the one
in
that
conjunction with the coalition. That was
No, he's wrong.
No.
no,
It was 5K
it was
And
5K.
then-
with that's
and
the one
then-
that Warpath won.
That's the one I'm talking about.
no. The first.
That was 5, dude.
That was 5, I'm pretty
That
sure.
was 5.
Well,
because-
yeah, that one was 5. But
But
our
he's saying
first.
that's the second tournament we did.
That was the second tournament we had.
Yeah, but the tournament we didn't do money
Yeah, we did.
prize, did we?
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
2000.
I think he's right.
I don't remember that part.
But anyways,
anyways.
that one was cool. That the one we teamed up. I'll tell you, he's right. The one we teamed up with Microsoft on for the first one, and we put it out there, and we stuck it out till 4 a.m. I think it was, when they finally got crowned champs.
Yeah.
And that was when they beat.
Oh my god.
That was amazing because that's when that team beat a team of Explosive, Solars, Crash. I mean, we're talking guys that are
Yeah.
on the top teams right now.
Yeah.
I think that Jacob was on that team. PR.
That was.
yeah. PR was on the.
PR was on that team.
yeah.
What they called that team? It was called Optic Fox.
Optic, yeah.
No,
that was the second
Oh.
one.
that was the
That was the
second.
second
That
one?
was the one that they won.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
So-
fun. That one, everybody came in with the weird team names, like put
Yeah.
me in, coach.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
a fun one.
So
Huge.
It was
Aztecs?
Hugh.
Yeah.
It was Hugh Jastix.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
Hugh.
Jastix.
Space.
Jastix. That was
Exactly. That's who it
it.
was.
But
That was Violet.
just
City.
to know what that LAN was, to give background on that LAN, the context, we did that and that was actually your idea. We were gonna start with a podcast, and Zonner's like, "Hey, we've got the streaming stuff now. Let's stream a LAN." Now, to give you example, to give you background on Zonner, Zonner has ideas and thinks they can just freaking happen. And all
Wait,
of
wait, wait, wait.
They do though.
What
Yeah,
are you talking about?
you have
Our-
somebody stay here at 5 in the morning, and then just you come in the
And then
next
it's
day,
done.
and then it's there.
all of our reactions to his notion was, "Are you kidding?"
I was actually for it.
literally like that's a lot of work. Like the weight, everything that goes into this. I said we were just gonna stream with a camera. You want us to stream a whole tournament and
Yes.
and comment it and commentate and all stuff, and we did it. So to your credit, he told us something
And it
that
did.
we could do that we didn't think we could do, and we did it. And then we moved on, and we're now where we're at, and
Then we had the
$20,000.
20K.
$20,000
regional.
tournament.
We were in the
regional.
And, and so people can know to us what's a big deal. Maybe to other people it's not, but to us it is. The day I turned on my Xbox
and saw
and
our
saw
lo-
CMG logo
in the game.
in the game, I mean, dude, that's a big freaking deal. Especially,
Took a
Did
picture of
anybody
it.
screenshot?
I took a picture.
I got it.
of
I got it. I got it. It's coming up.
Yeah,
Wait
of,
up.
Of course, we
I got it. I got this.
so
We're
you know
doing
what
this.
what's crazy about that is when we tell people that we love games and we're passionate about them. I hope that it shows.
It's hard to see, but that's the two of you guys.
That was a 2K right there.
Yeah, you guys are pointing at me.
Yeah.
Super happy.
Do you have the screenshot? You have the picture of our logo on Xbox? Because I never actually saw it.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, no, I did.
Because we were busy. So
let's see if
for me, things like that are a really big deal. And what's crazy is you look, we have the Fire and Ice esports team. We have the North American team, which is our ladies team. Mm-hmm. And what's crazy is who came to those first ones? It was, Violet. She's on the team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of cool. A little bit of history with that. And this Gears community is something else. I love, Dreamer always showed up. Mm-hmm. Caesar, Big Pedal 420 shows up. Reaper,
Phase
and his daughter.
To me, that's Reaper's family is the first family of CMG. I mean, there's just no way around that.
They literally are a family.
Yeah. that's it. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that is nice.
So I mean, there's a lot of I think where we've been to get to this point has been. Just so you guys know, we don't have weekends now because of this. Like
this is our weekend,
and I'm gonna
a fun
say
weekend.
that
it is a good weekend.
It took us a year and a half to get to 50. It should have taken us a year.
Yeah.
But the truth is we will do our best to be a little more consistent. But the truth is, every one of us has full-time jobs. We all do this. We all go on different ventures. We all do different things. So it does make it hard. I would love to say that a year from today, or damn near a year from today, we're doing show 100. I don't know about that.
Yeah, we don't know just because there's so much involved in scheduling for people. If this was something that somebody else was paying us money or we were making money,
here it is.
Which by the way, hit our Patreon or something. We have a Patreon, right?
We have one technically, but
or sub here.
It's not
sub here.
Yeah.
We'd love to be able to do this full time where we could bring you guys.
Even
more streams throughout the week and stuff we could do, but we're not there yet, which,
And the other thing is a lot of these people that are able to do them every week. They're like, oh, yeah, we do it.
What?
They do it via Skype. The production value is pretty low. What just happened?
Oh, he's showing
us. This is our logo.
He's showing us the glare in his phone. Back it up. You have to back it up. There we go.
Wait, almost there.
Look at that!
Our logo.
That was
to
me, that was a huge
deal.
deal.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was a big, big deal when we saw that. I will say that, this, I think we're going to continue to grow. It's going to be great. I think there's going to be some good things in the future coming up. I love the idea what Ate, you said when you got here. We're thinking about teaming up with Land Hero.
Oh, yeah.
To put on a, what is that?
Super Smash Brothers
tournament. I mean, these are fun things. So we're not closed out to anything. Like I said, I believe it's going to continue in the the trajectory that we're already in. Though, I mean, to keep that pace, that would be something.
So let's look at some goals. We already have one from Senor Leche. Merch.
Yes.
I like that goal.
Let's have you guys hold us to that. I want you to mention it every time, every stream, everything.
I want you to mention that as often as you mention
I was
going to
say that.
Not beat the last of us.
Like every time you bring that up, also bring up merch.
Because we will try to. We're gonna work with. We actually did have preliminary talks with somebody, and we're gonna see if we can move forward on that now. We've been incredibly busy. I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. So. Like I said, a lot of travel. These guys, Ate works tons of overtime.
Yes. I have a couple businesses that I tinker with.
Yeah,
so
I mean, you're kind of busy. I mean, I guess if you consider like panhandling on the side of the road busy, that's
Dude, I'd be doing better if I did that. Those people make a lot of money, man.
That's true. Wicked Mind says,
Wicked
"Can I be a part of the
part
Fire
of that
Nights
family?
You're part of the Fire Nights and the CMG family. You are one of ours, Wicked Minds.
Yeah, I mean
one of us.
One of us.
Yeah, no, that's always because he's been to almost every one of our events too.
Yeah.
Going back to the first lands. I do feel that is something that we do need to maybe do a little more. We should throw some little miniature lands.
Yeah, I was thinking
land parties,
just like doing like. No, hear me out.
I don't know, man.
You gotta bring up stuff right now. Okay.
I don't know, man.
Once a month.
Yep.
I like it.
I don't. Keep going.
Just a
twice a month.
one station land practice for people in the area.
Yeah, let the locals.
Oh,
have
practice.
A one station?
Oh.
Yeah, we're
We
not
can
saying
do a one station.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be streamed.
I thought you were
We're
saying
just
a once
talking
a month
about
tournament. Okay.
No, we're talking
Auntie's
about.
like, I'd rather stream it.
No, I mean
Yeah.
we could stream it. Of
Auntie's like,
course,
wait, what?
But
I just don't want to tear down a studio once a month unless for something big. So let's
No. We're just saying, just give them a place.
Oh, I'm
you
down
know,
for
and-
opening up for practice. Yeah. Practice? We talking about practice?
Practice?
Yeah, practice.
Practice?
Shout out to Allen Iverson.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we know. We know. It just
And
is.
one more thing.
So.
You know who gave him that?
Who?
Chick Hearns.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That was Chick Hearns who did that.
So, merch, that's a goal.
I love this LAN idea to give
LAN
locals
idea for practice for people like the Reapers and the Wicked Minds and the everybody.
Steve up here, sickest.
Yeah.
Q will probably come down. I'm sure.
I'm saying something else that I want to do is we'll talk about this from our original thing. We had the idea of legitimate like shows throughout the week versus just streams, like streaming different types of shows. Yeah. So we're probably going to talk about that kind of thing. And we'll give you guys more on that later, but that's another goal that I think we have.
Rob's PC corner.
That's where we just put Rob on a PC in the corner telling me streaming, but he's really not. We won't put,
you guys are streaming
through
me,
that.
acting like I'm streaming.
Yeah, we aren't gonna literally we have a camera behind him streaming him thinking that he's talking to you guys and playing the game, and it's not he's not even gonna be not even gonna be a thing. So
it's good.
Yeah, come a long way. Computers still crash, sound cards still go out. It's been fun.
You know, I gotta say though, one of the for me, one of the great comforts has been since we've been to so many of these huge events.
Oh, and seeing
them crash more than we do. I'm like,
hey,
if
like
these,
15 computers all go down.
It's like here you got $200,000 worth of equipment and all these years of experience.
And they go down for 4 hours.
And they're going down too. And I'm like,
it's like, okay.
It's not too bad.
So like nothing on those people. Like you guys are doing the best you can, best anybody can. But technology is technology, and it happens. We just like it makes us at ease because we're still gonna be stressed. We're running a tournament.
Yeah.
Something goes wrong, the stress level between all of us, like we could probably power a rocket with how much freaking stress.
We get frustrated with each other.
But
you know what's funny about you saying that, Matt, is that's where we saw. I would say where we really saw the compassion from the Gears of War community, because I remember these tournaments, and me and Atu were. You think our heads are going to just explode, and all of a sudden you got someone like who's the loudest guy online, Rallo, Numbskull.
Yeah.
He comes up, he's like, "Hey guys, this happens all the time. Don't worry about it. Nobody cares."
So many times.
We're like, wait,
no,
what?
it should not happen all the time. We think it has to be working perfectly.
But you see them do that, and you see they get the support from, which, especially learning this Gears of War community, like I said,
They aren't very vocal though.
Yeah, no, not vocal.
Yeah.
Oh, funny you mentioned that. Okay, are any of you guys going to New Orleans for the tournament?
I don't
know.
So I don't.
I'm not going. It's the weekend that I'm opening the restaurant.
Never been
so
my
I can't
life.
go.
So.
What week is it?
It's July 13th through the 15th.
Oh, that's a great day for it.
But the reason I would love for somebody from here to go there, it's going to be worth $1 million, is, for those who don't know, it is not just the Gears of War tournament. It's the Gears and the Halo.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see the faces on the Halo competitive players when they hear the smack talking from the Gears community.
Are they going to be in the same
It's the same.
room?
Yes.
Wow, yeah, that's going to be...
They're going to be thrown off so much. What the hell?
They're going to be psyched out over here, not being able to play the game as they're all like,
That is going to be
they're getting up. They're like, "Oh, good game, guys. Good game, guys.
Hey,
that
Mr.
was
Souls.
good. That's a good match of Halo."
How's it going? Steve.
It's
Steve.
OMG LOL, Mr. Souls.
Hey, it's OMG LOL.
LOL. If you guys don't know Mr. Souls,
It's
learn him.
It's gonna
learn
be
him.
special.
Learn him.
Learn him.
And you'll find that all he says is OMG LOL to everything.
Everything.
Just wait for it in the chat. It will show up.
It already did. Very true, Matt. LOL.
You wait for the OMG
Well,
LOL.
it'll come-
Wait.
it'll
Here it
come
comes. Here it comes. It'll be there.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
But yeah, no, that would be pretty crazy to see that happen. With
You know what?
two different games.
Lecce just brought something up. Let's move into the claw.
Yeah, the
Chat
go straight
lobby
to the claw
asks.
corner.
Chat
Claw's
lobby asks.
corner.
Shut up. It's Chat lobby asks. It's named after Claw, one of our first fans. First question of the Claw is where we open it up, by the way, to you guys. You guys can talk about whatever you want to talk about at this moment. And our first question.
Just leave it like that.
And read it exactly how, because he phrased this perfect.
Yes. So Senor Leche's question is, what's your guys' opinion on trash talking in events? Is it toxic or not? There
Depends.
are levels.
Yeah.
Okay, you could say there are levels. Here's my answer to this.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion on trash talking. If you are part of the Gears community, as we are,
Mm-hmm.
I would say for the most part, you would say it's not toxic. It's what I've come to realize. There is nothing behind it. What I mean by that is when player A screams at player B at the top of their lungs, and I remember first seeing it and being in shock and thinking, we better get security over here right now because this is going to go down. These people, they're throwing here. This is going to be no joke.
Our security guy. Jason,
we had security.
He was like, probably like
he was going to kill him. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like he didn't realize that that's just how it is.
Yeah. And we didn't either.
Yeah.
And I was like, but now that I realize that there is absolutely nothing there,
You have your one-offs here or there that are.
Yeah, but even them, when you really get to sit down and talk to them, you realize they don't mean it. It's like some of them, and especially I will say in this Gears community, that's like their adrenaline. That's where they get it from.
Now here's the thing. There is that level of that. There are the levels where it goes beyond where they're ready to fight. There are
and that has happened.
That has happened. It's happened at quite a few events. So that's where I say it does become toxic when people don't know the line. There's that aggressive so you have like your normal esports or people are like, "Whoa, yeah, what's up? Whatever." And the high fives the team. Then you have the Gears that's what the blah blah, yeah, get out of here. I'm gonna blah blah blah. Your mom, me, that bed,
Give
blah,
me
blah, blah.
breadsticks.
Yeah, eat my breadsticks. But then you have the extra level where it goes from that to the F you, meet me outside, and then somebody cold cocks somebody, and that's where I believe that the community, it's a very fine line, and the community created right now, because there's so many new players coming in and new teams coming up, maybe they don't understand that, and you're going to get to that point. So it can be toxic.
It can,
yeah.
But, once again, like, I agree with what Lecce says here. He says you can't make it personal.
That's my thing.
You can't make it personal. But here, okay, so now I'm gonna agree with you on your levels thing.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, what I think is personal is not personal to these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm tripping. Like, I remember I wanted to smack somebody here at our event.
Yeah.
Because they went after Crash for his skin, not his skin color,
yeah.
He his acne he used to have. He's good now, but
yeah.
This is only a year and a half ago. But he had some issues going on, and they attacked him. I wanted to beat the hell out of him. I'm like, what do you don't talk to somebody like that. That is not acceptable. And I remember talking to him about it. He goes, I'm like,
the same thing happened for me. Like, I was talking I saw this guy ripping into this other guy about his weight, and I'm like, dude, I literally walked up to him, I'm like, hey, keep it about the game, keep it about his skills, trash his skills, trash, that, but keep his personal stuff out of this. He's like, oh, but he can call me this. I said, it has to do with the game, whatever. But I realized after I went and talked to the guy, I'm like, hey, I told him to calm down. I don't want any of that. He's like, oh, I wasn't bothered by it. It's fine. And I was
that
like,
trips
and
me,
I was just like,
that trips me out.
For me, all right, hey, you say that to me, I'm gonna beat you in the game, and then we're gonna go out there, I'm gonna beat you out there. Like, that's what's gonna happen. Like,
it's amazing. So it's, it goes back to what we've talked about here, is how games do fall into that Breakfast Club analogy. Games are at certain places like the Breakfast Club characters.
Yeah.
And there is just no way around putting, I don't care what game you're playing, Gears is the sole rebel.
Yeah.
It is the rebel. The Gears players are the ones that are just You know,
You don't
they're
ever-
the guys wearing the leather jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
They
ever
are.
see a Street Fighter match go off like that.
No.
No.
They beat them and they handshake and then walk.
Yeah.
They don't even
Yeah.
say anything
Yeah.
unless, of course, they win. And, you know, the big prize. Then they go crazy.
And here's the thing: the Street Fighter ones are more adrenaline filled and get the crowd going even more crazy.
I tripped on that.
Isn't that
the
crazy?
Capcom Cup.
The Capcom Cup tripped
Yeah.
me out. It's exciting.
So we could probably one more. We can move on to another question real fast. Claw has a question for me. I don't know why it's just for me.
I
It's
know.
her mom. It's his mom too.
It's yeah.
When will Elasno appear on the podcast?
Don't know.
She can tell, Lord knows I miss enough.
She's actually been on a few of our streams before.
Yeah.
On the
Tournaments.
well, not only that, but the music nights that we had for
Oh, that's
Dad's party.
Oh yeah, we'll bring her on at some point for like maybe part of the Claw. Maybe we'll do a Claw with her, and you guys can ask her all the worst stories about us as kids. I don't know.
Do that
We'll figure it out.
because then he's subject to.
Oh, but I don't care.
He's gonna make sure he's not here.
I don't care. Yeah.
No, actually, what you'll do is you guys can ask her questions about the stories she thinks are her worst stories, and then we can tell her the actual worst stories.
Oh God.
Wicked Minds wants to know if he could be a mod for the channel.
Yes.
There we go. That was easy.
I have zero issue with that, Wicked.
Done.
Wicked, talk to us.
I truthfully still don't even know what a goddamn mod is. But anyways,
Ooh, if
It's
Leche
like-
wants to be a mod
like
too.
it's like a god, like in
It's a
mythology,
moderator.
but it's like lower than that.
okay.
So it's like a deity, half demigod, but it's lower than that. It's a mod.
You can, you can
Do
just
it-
look
do
at
it
them and be
on
like, boy, and
Click
do
boy.
whatever we want.
Jillian R says let's have a family day.
Ooh.
We might be able to.
Episode
The
100.
issue is like controlling all this. We have to be. It has to be a section of it.
No, come on. We could do a whole family thing.
We
Let's
won't
talk
be
about
able to
Disney
talk
stuff.
about video games at all.
No.
Child
What else are you saying,
appropriate
Ante?
video games.
Okay,
Rocket
what
League,
are you? You
Minecraft.
said to look at the chat for something.
Oh
so-
no, just click his name, make him a mod. You can do that.
Oh.
Done. Easy. See, you ask and we shall. We
Click
do.
it or right
We
click it.
grant.
Just
We
click
grant. You
So-
ask and you shall receive.
right. We're running a little long
All right, is
because
it
of
right
that
here?
break.
Is that
That's
it?
fine.
Ante, is that
And
it?
we always run long. There's that. We appreciate all the
it.
support.
Yeah, I think that's.
And
There
they're
we go.
figuring out how to make
There we go.
somebody We just lost everything?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Calm down.
All right,
We're good.
Wicked Minds. Type. I want to see if you're a mod. I think I just modded you.
Senior Leche says.
And Wicked Minds. What that means? Actually, let's make this a little more ceremonial. And what the? I hate you.
It's
Take
not.
it
It's
off.
not. I'm
Lost
just showing you
corner.
guys. I'm messing with you. The
Okay.
stream's still on.
Okay. You son of, take it off the screen.
Why? It's so
Um,
good.
Wicked Minds is now a mod. Yes. Okay. Wicked Minds, we're going to do a little ceremony here. You are being knighted as a mod of CMG. And this now also means not only can you ban people in here
Within
and
reason.
use discretion, please. I need you to hold up your right hand and say you're going to use discretion. And not kick people out just because you don't like them. You have to be bipartial or impartial.
Bipartial.
Yeah,
yes.
impartial. And this also means you can now be on our moderator Monday. So if you want to take a Monday or so many Mondays a month and you want to stream on our channel,
You got it, bro.
let us know. Talk in our Discord and we'll set you
Did
up.
you put Leche on there too?
Ooh, Leche.
Did Leche ask to be a mod too?
If you want to be a mod, Leche, ask
So,
now.
hey,
So did you? I'm
we'll
sorry, I
forever
wasn't
hold
paying
your
attention.
peace.
Did you say
So-
something about him on Mondays?
Leche's
Yeah. Okay.
last question, and I do get this one a lot. We do not have an answer, guys. When's the next CMG event?
That is.
So here's the deal. We're not talking full blown big ass event. We're probably in the very near future going to go ahead and throw a station out there for people to come by and
practice.
practice and play some gears.
Also, you're welcome. Wicked Mind says thank you so much. No
There's
worries.
just the issue of it being
Um,
summer.
They want to. You said Super Smash Bros, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we're
yes.
thinking about doing a Super Smash Bros tournament soon
In conjunction with Land Hero.
in conjunction with Land Hero, and he was supposed to be here today.
He's coming. He just messaged me right now.
But tell them we'll be at the
We'll be at Farmer
Farmer
Boys.
Boys.
We're going to lunch after this.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'll
Meet
stay
and greet at Farmer Boys.
Did we really go for 2 hours? Oh, we had a break. Okay.
Yeah.
We did go for 2 hours. We need to call it.
Yeah. All right. So that's going to be the end of it, guys. Thanks for watching the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 50.
What a segue.
Yeah, I know you like that. You
Yeah.
can follow us on Twitter at CMG_Gamecast.
Yep.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We need to get the Instagram symbol there. And a YouTube symbol. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook at Casual Misfits Gaming. You can listen to this podcast in the future. Usually Mondays is when it's loaded.
Future.
What is that from? What do you guys do?
It's just
Fun
fun.
to do it.
Yeah.
From
So-
CMG.
It's from CMG.
We did it.
We have our own quotes, okay? So
shut up.
you can you can listen to us the audio format on iTunes and SoundCloud and any podcast catcher on Android.
Podcast catcher.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
I do want to
Do
Do
say
they look like dream
uh,
catchers?
Casual Misfits Gaming.
I think this guy could carry a game without them having to worry. Master Chief.
What do you mean?
We were talking about earlier about Halo, how they're waiting and building hype. I think that's all you need.
Yeah.
That's true. It's true. Anyways,
All right.
thank you for watching the
Yeah.
CMG podcast, episode number 50.
Jeez Louise.
I know. I can't believe we've done 50 of these. I'm Matt Ross, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate. We had...
Ante Rojas, also known as No Jeans.
No Jeans!
There we go.
And I'm Jason Zahn, known as Honor.
And on the production side, making things happen,
It's Robert Link, also known as Rob Dog 1991.
Rob Dog 1991.
Oh, yeah.
We started slow, but we finished strong. This has been the CMG Podcast, episode number 50. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.